About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play and second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They go play action here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Vikings had 5-8, 3 games under 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Here we go. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Got it. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Ready? Hey, smash, bro. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know, some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. He'll look to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards there, a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air. And I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the Vikings 18-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On first down, it's Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. And they'll run on the inside handoff. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game.
Man,
first down.
nice pass right there, you know. Good hands. You know, receivers on point. Like Stacey Adams.
Sometimes you're squaring it off.
Let's go. We know that, man. Hold up. He ain't. I like how he bringing them in on small little plays.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Smart man. He sprinkling them in. Let's go. I love it. If y'all don't know, this is the ultimate chess match. We done already played 4 quarters before, and we back out here. So it's like very interesting.
And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's completed right side to Palmer. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Say, we was on a zone over there. I pushed him on the press. He posted zone up. That's on. I don't know who that's on, but I did my job.
Makes a nice catch to move the
Okay, we can stop this. We got this.
Got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
The 11-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
11-yard loss on the play.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And some room to run now. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And the Cowboy first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will level the playing field at 17 all.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches in the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable now for Woodson. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, will go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Eyes.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
60 Vikings, 60. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there.
with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Vikings 24, Cowboys 17.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And shoves him off at the 20. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, are very uninspired.
Nobody was commenting, I'm chilling. I just hit it. 100 points. Added mines. Just did. It's 6 likes now. Well, 8.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
They'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late.
Yeah, watch him out there.
So
Watch him out there, refs.
The call there, always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time...
Dude likes the pass.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They go draw here. Blue. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
That's the rookie. There we go, Jason Witten. The boy Witten reborn, boy. Watch out for him.
But they get the conversion anyway.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he stops on.
Keep running committing on the first. I can't. He's scared. I gotta start running on first down. Let's go, fellas.
He'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Let's go, Colorado. Let's go. That boy played on the buffs right there.
For the Cowboys so far, it's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable.
Watch this. We gotta take it to our advantage. Here we go. It's gonna work. Let's go. He's looking for the run. Let's go.
And they pick up a first down.
They go play action here on first down.
I just need 2 seconds, O-line. That's y'all failing me today. 2 seconds. People are open, but I just need 2 seconds.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead.
Man, we had CD Lamb open. We had Metal of the Field open. And McQueen got this. We already got Star on your boy. Man, sorry, that's a mismatch, man. Take him deep because he's going to be worried about the other dude. Let's go. He'll be worried about the running back.
He'll look to throw.
What kind of throw was that? Why he had to turn around and jump for? Man, you know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force it incomplete. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play.
3rd and 20, make it. Let's go.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
We got this. We can do this.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good job, boy. Good job to focus. Gotta slow shit down, see shit slow, use your zen. Use your flow state, boy. Let's go. He looking for the run on first down. Let's get it. Let's go.
Third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Oh, line, y'all got that man hurt. Oh, somebody hurt. Ain't my guy. We out here hurting, boy. 6 yards on lose 6 yards on the screen. Let's go, fellas.
Because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is.
Oh my God, we getting holded and the bull animation. 3rd and 16. Hey, you know what we do. You know what we do. Oh, I got this. I got this. First down. I got this. We got this. I got you. Klubnik got you, baby. Right here.
They'll look to throw again.
Hey, I put it in his hands, man. That's all I can do. Put it in his hands. Let's get this 3.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll bring them back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion. Second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Vikings first down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 76 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here we go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
MLB Gaming, Brown's Dog Barbers World. Appreciate the likes, man. Appreciate that. Now here trying to be focused, but these boys are playing their ass off out here. We got a blitz coming up the middle. Let's see what he thinks about that.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball comes out.
That blitz coming up the middle. Let's see what he think about that. Let's go. Hey, this is the field goal we need for the 7. Let's what? You feeling froggy?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where
he go for this 4th and 5. 4th and 5, 4th down. I mean, this 4th quarter, I think he can go for this. We don't know, but I tell you what.
I don't think you want to risk coming.
I tell you what. Let's go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Watch screen. Watch screen. Watch screen. Watch screen. You didn't get the man. Whose man is that? Jesus Christ. Man.
A great play there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the airplanes, and that pushes the lead up.
That was 4th down, man. We got to stop that and get them out the field, man. That was our opportunity right there. We missed out. So offense got to step up. Defense got to step up again. They got to do their job. Hey, the last game, it was 50-something, 40-something. So the defenses of both was being a little bit better. But, you know, he looking for that run on 1st down, bro. I know he is. Maybe not so much, so we winning now. Let's check it out.
After giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
There you go.
Going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Let's go. Mama, there go that man. You can't contain him forever.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Why you going to stop outside the end zone, young man?
He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this down to the 35.
89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They think like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here.
I don't know why on that play they put that big-ass man in that zone, but shit, I ran back with that zone, boy. I said, if it going to be anybody, it's going to be me with the fat boy with the zone. Yeah, big, yeah, big. Let's get it, man.
2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Got to come up. Got to come up with something.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling.
Good run. I thought he was going to hit me on the double back. I was ready for that shit. He was wise not to throw that hoe. It's just a game, fellas.
Yeah, I know,
Game.
bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Now we go for the fumble right here.
Better effort we're seeing from
right here.
Under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
A throw left sideline.
These boys on the coverage, dog. They own it, man. They own it.
They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, they run with glue. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Now Blue trying the right side. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pickens is there on the crossing route.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That he is in.
What a pump fake and what a pass. Let's go. What a drive.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, on the hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M.
Okay, ready?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Second and long. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Open right.
Are you serious? Come on, defense. Really?
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still
Come on.
Tell you what,
At least we stopped him, though.
some tight spots all
Shit, I don't know what this.
throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as,
All right, fellas.
so it's not that big of a
No
deal
fucking
today,
mercy.
but keep firing.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Yes, no mercy. Let's go, fellas. That's what we needed.
And a turnover on downs.
My boy Ty, he hurt.
Here on 4th.
He looking bad out there.
They'll take over in
What's wrong with him?
field position.
His legs, let him rest a little bit. We got quarterbacks.
1st and 10.
We got quarterbacks. Don't need him. Good hit.
He'll get the carry.
Good hit.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Striker. Check striker. Here we go. Here we go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Blue check. Ready.
They'll run up the middle here with blue.
And an excellent job of finding
go.
the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They go again with blue. He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, look. Back. Red. Yellow. 50. Green. Drill green. 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Love. Able to hit his target well. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
How dare them take a timeout from me? You know what I'm saying? Come on. That's a free timeout. We trying to take his timeouts away. We get a man in.
Who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he will take it in.
We did not want to score that early, but we good. Our defense all right.
Jaden Blue, a 5-yard touchdown.
We got to go for 2.
Run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game.
Cowboys 41. Vikings.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about, not getting beat at this stage.
Y'all over there celebrating too much, man. I know y'all the offense, but get out the field, man. Y'all over there celebrating too much. Let's go. They got 1 timeout. We could have took that away, but an injury took that away from us. So let's do this right here. I don't think he expecting it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right, 10 yards for that decision. We cool with that. Hey, y'all already know. D up. I already know what's going to happen.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out.
Run. Didn't see that. Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, almost caught me off guard with that one. Hold on now.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Tackles him. Don't let him get out of bounds. Come on. Y'all doing? This man ain't used 1 timeout yet.
So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the
y'all already know what time it is.
Save that final timeout. Back to throw.
Good pass. Damn. Good pass. All right. We got this. We got this. Shut it down right here.
Absolutely ideal there.
Time for the takeaway.
Get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there.
Takeaway play. Let's go. Let's go. Take this shit away right here.
As well as just understanding the game.
He'll look to throw.
And he didn't throw it to. Oh, he dropped it. Man, wow. Down there, rather him catch it. All right.
Limited time left on the
Let's
clock.
do this.
That incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion,
get in there. What are we doing? What is that? I can't believe we let him. I don't know why he didn't score though. Maybe he thought it was too much time. He didn't want me to score, but he should have scored that. He should have scored that. Come on, team. We got this. We got this. Make the tackle. That's what you want to do. We ain't going to let you have that.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Timeout. Think we finna let you get that? Think that was finna go down there, boy? 8 seconds. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, boy? It's all down to this. Hey, this game did not disappoint, man. We on it, right? Watch the screen. Oh, he just rolled in there? That's how we gonna do it? Oh, okay, we cool with that. 7 seconds. Damn, how you... You got me messed up. You think I ain't finna end on that? On that note, yes, that might be in on that note, but hell of a game, though. That's on our defense, man. We let them have them 2 long passes. With 1 timeout, out of bounds, let every tackle get out of bounds. We didn't stop 1 tackle. Let's see what he gonna do. That's what he gonna do? I don't know. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. Yeah, we got this. I think this will do.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now.
You know what? This might be damn near too easy. It's like it seems stupid, but watch the shit.
One final shot.
Oh, no. Oh, I didn't get tapped. Man, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind
Yeah,
the line.
that handoff didn't go as I thought it would be. Shit, we weren't gonna make that pass. Koopman can't throw that deep. But good game, man. Hell of a game, man. Hey,
They were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something.
I saw an opportunity for the run. Thought I could get it.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Vikings,
Man,
their chances of finishing over 500, they remain alive as they move to 6-8 on the year.
and they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to
Giants
Philly
lost this week, but it don't matter.
with the Eagles.
You know,
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank
there was so much space on that run play. I couldn't juke all I had to do was juke 3 people, and it would have been a touchdown. That's how I look at run plays. I'll be looking at that shit like there's 3 key moments I need to make. Look at damn, that boy Green had 4 touchdowns, threw for 336. K Klubnik getting a little injured, is a little, you know, he got a little gingerly toward the end of the game, which kind of hurt us, you know. But I mean, look at that, man. I mean, look at that score line, bro. I mean, first we defensed it up 7-7 in the first. We both stepped it up 10-10 in the second. He got me on the third, 7-3. And then the fourth, 21-21. Man, hell of a game. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for hitting that like button, man. Thank y'all for helping the channel grow, man. Hey, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next stream, man, because you never know what's coming, man. From flat screen to VR, you never know what's coming. And I need to scare myself. And thanks to the nice likes, you know what I'm saying? I say, when the likes be good, hey, we're a little channel, man. We're a little channel. So we take out the likes we can get. The likes at 9, I like that, man. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's high likes from me. You got to start somewhere, man. Hey. Big things have small beginnings. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in again. 24/7, 365. You know how we do, man. Go out in that life, man, and live, love, laugh, and learn, man, every day, man. You dig? Peace out, man. Appreciate it. Damn, what a loss, boy. You know? You try, but you come up short. Damn. Now you go get some pizza rolls.